Oh, welcome back to Disco Elysium. Oh, I'm so glad my chat widgets are finally consistently working. All right. We are, I believe, sitting right outside of Everett. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Thursday. All right. We have a skill. Do we want to put in this? We really did put Shivers to 10. All right. All right, it's always good for me to like pick this up and look at everything that we were doing again. Yeah, we have a lot of books to read also at some point. All right. Do I need to smoke right beforehand? Holy shit. I like that all the minuses are in just the things that make you a good cop. So that's nice. I like the jacket we've got going on. We're gonna need the endurance for something. But I'm gonna... Let's see. I like how we just keep getting coats. Oh, pardon me. I'm still healing from the pneumonias. Oh, so -1 suggestion, but +1 conceptualization. But that just gives me plus conceptualization. See, that just... You know what? Let's just look like a human being. That's a good stage. Okay. Yeah. More just wanted to look at what the checks we had going on were. Measure head. Oh, yeah, we definitely want to get the cargo container open. Interesting that the policeman cloak check is there, even though I grabbed the cloak. It's very funny to get an ad for Lysol and the stream starts on you coughing immediately. You're getting ads? Am I running ads? I didn't think I was running ads. Does Twitch always run ads? Or am I allowed to get paid for my ads now? Because I'm allowed to run ads, and I'm not because it's antithetical to me as a human being, and I'm still working my way into accepting that. Shit, we might do interfacing. Okay, but first, onward. You got ads as soon as you hit... Oh, it just runs ads now? Shit. Well, fuck. Cool, and I'm sorry. Shit. Oh, I don't know how to feel about that. The coffee in the giant thermoses is still lukewarm. Am I allowed to be one of those people who gets like uppity about ad blockers, even though I use an ad blocker? A stair made of pallets leading up. Why is this giving me deja vu for walking onto the bridge at the beginning of Alien Isolation? Why am I... Oh. A taxidermy fish that tells time. Oh, it's a clock. It's a clock. Okay, not... Okay.
Before you is a walrus of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you.
That fucking face. Okay, and there was someone who told me that you know that Everett is Everett if he has a lazy eye.
With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you, with a mixture of expectation and impatience, well bottled.
Huh. Are you in charge of the dock workers? Let's get straight to business. There's been a murder. Leave without comment!
Have a good day, Mr. Dubois. I'm sure I'll be seeing you around.
Wait! We don't know our name yet! He waves and turns to his typing. Shouldn't I be freaking out?
Mr. Dubois, I hope time is on your side this time. Please, take a seat.
He gestures to the minuscule folding chair opposite his huge desk. I'd rather stand?
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
I don't sit. It's kind of a thing.
Very well, Mr. Dubois. I respect a man with strong convictions.
As he nods, his multiple chins move like ocean waves.
I, too, have convictions. One of which is that I will not engage with any man who won't face me at eye level. Should you find yourself more amenable in the future, I'd gladly resume our conversation. But until then, I'm afraid I must ask you to leave.
He turns back to his
You're
typewriter.
no Titan of Elysium, buddy. He's got you in a fork. Sit down or leave.
Yeah, now I'm wondering if it is the opposite about the lazy eye. I like the volition. Volition failed. Oh yeah, I'll take a seat.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you are a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
He gives you a sly wink. Try to wink back. Damn, this chair is uncomfortable. Remain serious. Damn, this chair is uncomfortable.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
Meh.
The chair you're sitting on
Uh-oh.
has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
I didn't buy health before this.
By the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain...
Where'd your
guy.
Taco Bell ad
Some
go?
people have
I'm
no
sorry, I
manners.
didn't know I
It's
have
easy
ads
to say.
now. I don't like that I have ads now. But I have ads now. Congrats me, I guess. Oh, I don't like capitalism. Okay.
This should take care of that nonsense.
He points to a giant novelty check on his... a giant novelty check? I don't remember this. It's absolutely comically huge.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
He points at it again.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
It's fucking... That's like no money at all. Okay, wait, you know Gart?
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work, that boy is.
With a grin, he points to the checker game. It's like you're on a game show. At least don't thank him for it.
Take the comically large check, but don't say anything. You can take that comically large check and shove it up your ass. Oh, I kind of want the money though. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to take the money because fuck this guy
Is
and
there
not say
anything
anything.
you'd like to say to me? Or,
No.
No, it's cool. You've got integrity.
cool? I wouldn't go that far. I'm sure there are cooler things than delivering a comically oversized novelty check to a cafeteria manager. But, sure, if that's what's cool nowadays. Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak.
You're going to help me?
I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun.
But I didn't lose it.
The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only two words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun.
I would appreciate any help you can
Are
provide.
you all right, Harry? You seem anxious. Don't be. Everything's going to be all right. It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
I'm going to try it.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are going to shoot themselves with it.
So what? Men can cry too.
You want to cry. God, you're weak. Whatever you do,
No, it's healthy to
don't
cry.
You'll think you're disgusting.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
Uh-oh.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating. What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
The large man snaps his fingers, but to no effect. You're in some stupor. There are no Harrys. Let your mind go to your safe place. Keep sliding down the chair like a jello shot. No, there are no Harrys.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Maybe you could use your hands somehow. in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
Now I'm as good as it gets, Mr. Dubois. Vaguely gesture with your hands above your head. Oh yeah, man, I'm fucking great. Keep sliding. Actually, this chair is uncomfortable. I could use that glass of water. Sit upright. Oh no, man, I'm fucking great. Keep sliding. No, I'm as good as it gets, Mr. Dubois.
Don't be dramatic. I can see your condition isn't terminal.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
I'm worried I'm gonna die in the middle of this conversation.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer
questions.
It is about time to stop embarrassing yourself. Questions will help you regain some of your lost dignity.
Aren't you gonna ask me how I got in? You called me Mr. Dubois. Why? Let's talk about my lost gun. I want to talk about thing. Yeah, I'm told the union's involved in the local drug trade.
What? Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as any jolly fat guy, but I can't take slander. Are you actually investigating this?
No comment. I am. No comment.
Harry, you wound me, Harry, in the heart. But I trust you to put this to bed. Do what you must, and let's change the subject, shall we?
Thank you for your understanding. We will continue to do what we must.
The lieutenant looks him in the eye.
You too, Lieutenant. You know, I like you, but you never were my favorite. I'm a Harry guy. I'm Team Harry.
I'm joking. Do we have anything else to do here, Harry?
I've just finished investigating the local drug trade.
Ah, yes. Your side investigation. Thank you.
I wonder what happened if I did that
Got some
first.
spirit clearing up phony drug accusations alongside this murder. I'll talk to the mayor and see if I can get you the key to the city, Harry. Now let's talk real business.
Huh. Aren't you going to ask me how I got in?
Honestly, I didn't want to bring it up, Harry. I heard you have become Measurehead's race pupil.
I'm not a race pupil. I just listened to some of the things he said. I really believe in the race minister, and I'm glad I was given this chance. I hope to be one day able to contribute. It was a tactic. I need to get in somehow. It's not like I'm a racist now. Yeah, I'm a big racist. It's basically like that in my head all the time. I'm not a race pupil. I just listened to some of the... It was a tactic.
Of course, Harry. Of course. You're not some kind of a fantastic racist now. And rest assured, no one's going to hear about it.
He winks at you.
No one's going to know what you did with race there, Harry. Your race bonanza is safe with me. Word of how racy it got will never leave Martinez.
Holy shit, I love
You can
Everett.
see the map of Revachol in your head. Dozens of red arrows are pointing outwards from Martinez, moving all across the city.
Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it.
You call me Mr. Dubois. Why?
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everett, I call you Harry.
That's what the hanged corpse called you. Harry.
So that's really my name?
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
He shrugs with an amazed expression.
I think the odds of that are very low.
It's true, my memory is a bit... My memory is just fine, I'm just testing you.
So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently, my sources were wrong. However, if you did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out with my big fat folder.
Words flow like a river of honey from his lips.
Oh, I could have saved myself a... Oh.
It's just a brown folder. You can't make out what's written on it.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
The lieutenant inspects Everett over his spectacles.
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me
Huh.
and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
His eyes never leave yours.
Don't just jump to the folder. That's not smart. Shows you're on the edge. Do some probing first.
Let's get this straight. What is my full name?
It's Harry. Harry Dubois.
Wait, I thought you were Harry Dubois.
No, I'm really not. You are Harry.
I don't really
Don't
like
be
it.
silly, Harry. Harry Dubois, that's a real man's name. A union man's.
Interesting. Covers his face and sighs
Mr.
audibly.
Kitsuragi doesn't seem even slightly empathetic to your memory loss, Harry. I, however, wish to help you any way I can.
Do you know about my family? Do I have a wife or kids?
Family?
Or...
Harry, you're not a family man. There's not one peep of family in here. Unless you think you're a family man, do you strike yourself as a family man, Harry?
I think I do. I'd be a wonderful father. You're right, I don't.
That's why I like you, Harry. A good man knows both his strengths and his weaknesses, and you, my friend, you are one of the all-time greats.
His fat finger is pointing at you. What kind of cop does it say I
Well,
am?
Harry, if I were to sum you up in one word, it would be apologetic.
What? I'm not apologetic. I'm
Well, you
confident.
sure come off as very confident in all our interactions, Harry. You're a real man's man.
Where'd you get that folder?
Ah, this? My friends in your organization gave it to me, Harry.
I find that very suspicious. May I have a look?
I'm afraid this is meant for union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi. I'm sure you understand. Please continue, Harry.
I wish I put the fishnets on.
Everett's hands are covering the folder, but the look on his face says, I know everything about you, Harry.
I've got nothing to
Oh,
hide.
Harry. Oh, wow. This is really something.
Over as if he peeks into the folder as if it's hard to turn away from the mysteries inside.
I'm sure it's not that bad. At worst, he has an old RCM folder, and I very much doubt even that.
The lieutenant whispers.
So how about it, Harry? You need assistance, I presume?
Let's talk about other matters for a
Of
moment.
course, Harry, of course. Let's not linger on personal details and amnesia. You wanted something from me.
I want to go over a couple things about
Let's
me.
hear it, Harry.
Actually, let's
Of
talk about other
course,
matters.
Harry, of course. Let's not linger on personal details and amnesia. You wanted something from me.
Let's talk about my lost gun.
Your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. It's just a matter of time and effort.
He winks at
The
you.
only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Hold on, could he really be holding my gun
Who
hostage?
knows? Only one thing is certain. If you work with him, you're going to get it back. And working with him might be the only way to do it.
Wait, the gun may have been bought from Roy's pawn shop and you manufactured that in.
Yes, thank you for the hot tip regarding your lost gun, Harry. My men have indeed factored
Makes
in
air
that
quotes.
you pawned it. Now, please, let the professionals do their job. Kick back, Harry, relax. I have great guys on this. You focus on what's important, building our relationship for the good of Martinez.
It did not come as a surprise to him. He might actually not be bullshitting.
Does this mean if I do things for you, I will not be blackmailed with this gun business? I don't care about my gun. Does this mean if I do things for you, I'll get my gun
Damn
back?
it, Harry. That's exactly what it means. I'm only kidding, of course.
He turns to the lieutenant.
He is not.
Nope, not at all.
Of course. I understand. We help you, you help us.
The lieutenant replies dryly, I want to talk about the hanging.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to help, like I'm helping you with your lost gun.
He is helping me with my
I
lost
mean,
gun.
it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me,
Say nothing.
but there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
Lieutenant says with a slow nod.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines, incredibly talented at opening doors.
I've opened a few doors in my
And
life.
I'm sure you're going to open this one with flying colors, Harry.
I already
really
don't
is
like
very
this.
Simple, and there's nothing shady about it.
He chuckles.
Does this jiggling ooze think he's going to use you? He's got another thing coming. Play his game, son, with your eyes peeled. He's going to slip up, and when he does, you're going to come out on top.
I bet you don't even know anything about it. Why don't you just open it yourself?
Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. You look like you could run around all day.
Slams his fists together.
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
Yep.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So what will it be, Harry?
Turning back to you. Whose door is it?
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about.
What do you mean by a weasel?
A loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly.
He removes his glasses and rubs his nose.
Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you.
He puts his glasses back on. I bet you don't even know anything about the
Harry, my dear friend, I am what people call a local bigwig. I know everything that goes on in Martinez.
Damn it, fine. We'll look into that. I need you to talk about the murder.
Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level.
He flicks his fingers.
You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker, too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry.
He smiles, obviously satisfied with how well he planned it all
Just
out.
open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door.
Oh, that's rough. I met Joyce, the company representative.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along.
He adjusts a button on his sleeve.
One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here.
Just pals?
We're all trying to do what's best for Martinez. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her because you and I are such good friends and I'm helping you find your lost gun. I'm not a jealous guy.
What happened to the previous negotiator, Mr. Gamon?
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
He made concessions for the company in previous negotiations. Why would you let an ally go like that? An ally like that go?
He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left.
He looks down and says, you called him a midget.
Harry, I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals.
Abruptly, he smiles and changes his tone.
It's hard to say if he really lost his temper, or if this is another one of his traits.
Yeah, that's scary.
This man almost never angers visibly.
Joyce said the previous union leader vanished under suspicious circumstances.
Vanished? Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting. Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait. When she got back, the whole thing was over.
The man frowns disapprovingly.
Wait, there was no mention of a casserole from Joyce.
Funny, Joyce didn't mention any casserole.
Harry, Harry, Harry. Do not fixate on this little matter. Maybe it was a rabbit stew, or a hairdryer, or an iron. The point is, her heart wasn't in it. Mine was.
This particular brand of humor he has, it makes for a fine distraction.
Yeah, why haven't you let her in to see you?
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
He doesn't want to see her. It's as simple as that.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about something else.
Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization. I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is
He makes an
secret.
all-encompassing gesture.
Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Everett doesn't mind.
It is rather interesting to tell people things about each other, isn't it? It was
Yeah.
nice telling him about her right now. This is weird. Not nice weird, but okay.
What's in the container outside your office?
My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbour. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them.
There's something special about it. It was attached to the Cavalson crane?
Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you.
He says with the fondest of smiles.
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container. You should at least try.
I think that's going to reopen the check. All right, I'm going to leave now, but we might talk again later.
Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate.
Thanks. I was wondering how I was going to get
Yeah.
out.
You're one of us now. A real red and white union man. Take care, Harry.
Okay, let's look. We got 2 skill points. We're not going to put one in that. Oh, yeah, we'll look at the checks first before we decide. Let's see. This 20 by 50 centimeter check looks like it's meant to be handed over ceremoniously on a gala-like event. It supposedly exchanges for 25 real at your local Fritz store. Below the number, a careful hand has written the words "Constable's Rent," all of it. Note, worthless in a pawn shop. Oh, okay, so I have to bring it to Frit. Okay. A bunch of tasks done. Let's see let's double check what we got. Okay, so tonight we gotta go talk to the smoker, get the boots off the dude, which we have to wait till we're done with Kim, find a sad song, get into a secret passage, keep finding the lead, ask people about the tattoos, figure out who put in the whirling, track down my badge, which is probably with Everett, pay for my rent, which I have, ask Kim about the pissing competition, but that's after the body, wait for the coast, which is tomorrow, call Alice back, which is tomorrow, find Speed, that's after the coast, that's tomorrow, need to find the pants from Kuno, find all the armor pieces, oh yeah, read the books about birds. Oh yeah, let's go talk to the scab leader. That's tomorrow. We need to be able to paint the wall, which we got to talk to Cindy. So that's, oh yeah, we need to go yell up a chimney. We need to do the field autopsy. And we need to get the wheat. Oh yeah, we got to talk to Manana. Okay, let's see what the checks are. If that opened the. Okay, it did not open the cargo door. Okay, so what do we want to actually put a point in to up a check? Or like, are we building around a character? I was thinking I kind of like the idea of doing interfacing. Interfacing, I do also like the idea of putting in volition. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of putting in volition. Actually, what do we have as the thought cabinet going on? You know what, I guess there's not a problem with doing that. Yeah. Let's get one of these. Let's see, we have Aces High. Oh, yeah. Which is for Kim. Rigorous self-critique, which is for apologizing. Magnesium-based life form. Anti-topic. Yeah. And then the suicide crowd. Let's do Aces High. And let's just unlock another point. Because I've never done all of these. So I always find these more interesting almost than putting points into skills. Because we still have a lot of ways of getting XP anyway. Which one do we want? Let's do the suicide of Krasmazov. Let's communism. I think that's a good, and we're almost done with Apocalypse. Okay, so we can leave here. We need to get magnesium anyway because we're nearly dead and I didn't bring any for this. Do you have anything new to say after we talked to Everett?
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And lots of folk really did keep coming back.
Leo, in the future, can we keep this greeting shorter?
Sure, mister. Absolutely. I'm always willing to help out nice fellows such as yourself.
He smiles, his disarming smile looks you deep in the eye. Alright, I'm off. That feels really douchey to just have that be the only part of the conversation. Oh yeah, we never... Okay, so that's locked and just gonna sit there and keep bothering me, I guess. Oh, it's this way. Yes, we can't do... Whoa. Whoa, excuse me. No. Karlsvund means whale fjord. Ardon. Oh, that's cool.
You're back before the cargo
Ah.
container. Its draw has not lessened since you were last here. If any,
We'll be back. We'll be back. Ah! Okay, and then there's nothing else over here. Oh, thank you, autosave. Yeah, there's the interfacing for this.
the file cabinet stands
Oh
steady
no, it's
as ever.
volition.
The drawer slot.
Okay, note to self. Okay, well, actually, what did Measurehead got anything new to say?
The unpromising race pupil returns.
Let's go over that funky
There
race
is
classification.
nothing
again.
for
Let's look
I
at something
cannot
else.
possibly imagine.
This is
That's
Welcome.
tattoos.
He must think redheads are immigrants.
I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features.
You're right, that's craniometric
This
perfection. My rash does
is
not stand a chance.
correct.
Right now with the Hardy Boys.
I am not the first line.
What did you get against them?
Fine.
Interesting.
I'm trying to see if I can get to the
I think this race is
That will be
punching. Oh. Wait, I think this racist is better than the last, but the next racist will be a really good one. That will be our. Wait, how do you know there will be a next racist?
there always is.
Ha!
Race is reality.
He nods
Oh,
approvingly.
don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
He turns his eyes towards the harbor, seemingly. Yeah, but you still serve him. How does that factor into your life?
Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront international capital, which is something your race naivistic communists never did. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
Communism is pretty cool.
Idiotic communism is the single greatest contributor to your race descent. Everywhere around you, the fruits of its failure to challenge the world order. Individualism, rock and roll music, sexually transmitted diseases, above all, rampant multinational finance still reigning large. Tell me, where have you gotten your love of pathetic communism from? Degenerate youth culture? Rock and roll music?
I've got it from disco, actually.
Offshoots of the Seminoles people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine.
That's rad.
It is a shame upon my race. But what is done is done. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminoles race.
I don't really know who the Seminoles are. I've recently experienced head trauma.
I can see that. The Seminoles are the South Island race, haplogroup A4A, the rightful masters of the Insulindian archipelago. We descend from the Areopagites of ancient Pericarnassus and arrived here 4,000 years ago. We are the future. That is all you need to know.
So you were born and raised on the islands before you moved to Roshan?
I am a descendant. The narrow streets of
So you did not come from the
No.
islands.
I have, yes.
Cool.
This could have made him more open to discussing the race enigma with you.
Damn it, it's weird that the check still comes up, but I don't have the option to actually go down to the path of being able to punch him again. Okay, but Nadia,
So-
please give me a key.
How'd you like our harbor?
Labor utopia, not approvingly.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains.
He notes solemnly, then turns to you, a wide smile adorning his face.
Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
Any idea who killed the
The
hangman?
mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
He shakes his head solemnly. The harbor is a prime area of suspicion. In your opinion, are the dock workers involved in the killing?
What a thought. Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Unless they were pushed, of course.
He scoffs, looking shocked. Pushed
Your
how?
dead guy was an enemy combatant.
Hold up, what
He
does
was
that
an
mean?
agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts.
Did you kill him?
I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men, with all sorts of skills.
He means a more violent faction could easily take care of such a thing.
Yeah.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still, thank you.
The lieutenant takes a
No
note.
problem. I wish the best to you in your search. Sure, I'm glad it's not my search.
He takes a sip from his flask. Everett said you had a key to a door?
A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
He runs his fingers through his mustache. I was hoping you could tell me. He said it belonged to a weasel. I don't know, some whistleblowers, I think. Something you could tell me.
Of course. I got you. You don't know anything.
He taps the side of his nose with a little wink.
I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
I'm not really doing this for political reasons. I'm not opening this door for myself. I'm opening it for all working men. I heard something about a weasel, and it didn't sound like a local polar weasel, if you know what I mean. Wink. It's an opportunity, and I took it. I'm also great. I like the polar weasel.
Polar weasel? Oh. I know what you mean. I'm pretty sure he's actually Occidental, though. So you're going to be committing fratricide.
Oh, I didn't mean to be
my
racist.
Friend. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the wailing in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
I thought I was just being absurd. I didn't know I was being racist.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter.
His gaze wanders off into the distance.
None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
He doesn't wait for your answer. Anything else I should know about this task? This weasel person will be home?
I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
The man takes a big sip from his flask.
Who he is and what they're fighting for. This is interesting.
Why are you striking?
We're negotiating our share.
Your share?
Aye.
He seems pleased with himself. So not wages or pensions or...
This stuff. They already covered.
Shouldn't you be grateful then? It's a lot more than most people have here. At least you got the benefits. That's something. However much you feed the wolf. Yeah, I mean, that's actually what I would want to say.
The wolf always wants more. I like wolves.
How large a share would you like?
All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process.
Bossman Everett, are you a communist? Got the picture. Are you a communist?
No. I don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and saying I want it all to myself is a much older and simpler
Yeah,
notion.
that's a fair.
No science to it at all. Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't.
But the stuff you do aligns admirably well with the World Republic. Why not call yourself a communist? Right on, brother. You shouldn't take what's not yours. Cool, I don't have anything on it. Yeah, right on, brother.
Just the way the world works, boyadero.
The Bossman Everett, what can you tell me about him?
I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've met him.
Huh.
In my eyes, he is a capable organizer and a decent businessman.
What does bossing the union entail anyway?
I guess you kind of get to be the village chief. He oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners or other relevant parties. Watches out for his own.
By that, you mean corruption?
By heavens, why would he not be corrupt?
Yeah.
We live in a harsh and disordered world, see? And in this world, the old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even. He is, personally, not too lavish.
Yeah, you're right. He's very
Okay,
aesthetic.
he's reasonably lavish, sure.
Yeah.
That's his prerogative. It's not like you want a saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker. That's what
That
the
would,
manipulative
yeah.
illusion-
Oh, that's real.
Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway. And moralism is the most corrupt of them all.
You seem to have spent a lot of time thinking about the political situation.
Sure, I've had the necessary free time. Fortunately, there's always time.
He spreads his arms wide, using the reach to show how much time he has.
The look in his brown eyes conjures up an understanding. For him, having command of his time is the most important thing.
I think I really like him.
All comes together now. The way he speaks about scabs, his general attitude. He's a follower of a 500-year-old Franco-Nigerian Boyadero code, itself an appropriation of Vespertine cool. That of a noble peasant or a traveling herdsman. True to yourself, independent in your actions, loyal to your friends.
Maybe I am a Boyadero.
No,
I could.
no. The man sits on the railing, his hands reaching far and wide. Yet it feels as if he
Wow.
could effortlessly go even wider, if need be, an endless torrent of time.
Good talking to you. Gotta go.
It's clear you like the hard stuff, Bruta.
What is my lower intestine going on about?
Lower intestine. The term is metabolic and circulatory system.
Yeah, okay, but what's the hard stuff?
Fascism, Bruta.
What is fascism, though?
Many things, but it's mostly about trusting your gut. Who
The thing
does
that's
your
full of
gut
shit?
tell you is the source of Revachot's problems?
I thought you were my circulatory
Quit
system.
stalling, Bruta.
Ah!
We're talking about the weakest, worst, most insane thing. The weak link.
Financiers?
Yes, them. But also, women.
What?
Women. Men of Ur. You don't like them. They're insane. Their idiocy needs to be scrubbed off this world with rubbing alcohol. Women need to go back to the fucking kitchen.
Oh, come on. We're not doing that, right?
That's what fascism boils down to. The rest is also important. But the main thing is that women need to know their place.
Am I having some kind of stomach seizure?
Stomach truth. You're having a stomach truth.
Why am I getting
Because
this?
you've said the hard things that others won't say. The good things, you've said them many times.
Fascism sounds so bad, though. What if we called it something else, like traditionalism?
Okay. Yes, let's call it that.
Oh, no! I don't want to be a fascist! Okay, stomach, I've made up my mind about fascism. Proceed to the judgment.
You're going to keep your views, right? Keep your views, Brota.
Absolutely not. I'm not going to be played by an upset stomach.
There's a slow, painful growl somewhere in your intestines, knocking on your alcohol-engorged liver. It is one of betrayal and disappointment. Cop of the apocalypse.
Apocalypse. Apocalypse cop.
It's not fire. It's not ash. There will most certainly be a sea of corpses leading up to the event. But it won't be war or pestilence that causes it. Oh no, the event will belong to a genre of cataclysm no man has dared to suspect would ever come to pass. You can only sense the shape of it, like a cavity, a pit opening up in your stomach, a throat into which the world will vanish. The streets, the grass, the stars, all will be rolled back. By whom, by what, and how, you don't know. All you know is you're not joking around.
Okay, so we know that the end of the world is... Ooh! Ooh! That's literally perfect for our build. We're gonna do both to 6, I hope. Okay, Apocalypse is going nowhere. I like Aces High, and we'll keep the Suicide of Krasmazov. Actual art degree has been incredible. Yeah, Jamis, yeah, that's both of those have been incredible. Yeah, like volumetric shit compressor, we can like maybe go. We haven't found speed. Okay. Oh, no. Wait, did that open something here? No, that was just updating the task. What did I say? Onward. We need to go get our $25. Is this a good idea? Let's save here since we haven't saved. But also because I want to see what happens if we do this.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Are you a mercenary hired by Wild Pines?
Hell no. I'm just an honest scab. I won't have talk like that around here. You understand?
His neck muscles tense up. The veins on his neck bulge.
Be careful. He's holding it in deep, but there are things in there you don't want to meet. Say very quietly, is there a tribunal being convened by any chance?
Fucking wow.
He breathes out slowly, his giant chest deflating and his mouth slightly open.
How about you fuck off now, huh?
Okay, of course.
Lieutenant says, his voice is soothing calm. He looks at you. Okay.
The man's breathing steadies, but his eyes are still narrow. Slowly, he's trying to get his right to work dance back on.
I think he may be able to help me decipher some tattoos.
Don't think so.
He grunts, barely glancing at it.
Suddenly, this feels like a really, really bad idea.
Okay. They were on the body of the man who was hanged behind the cafeteria there. It was on your colonel. We're investigating a murder. These tattoos were on the victim's body. Oh, I kind of want to... It's on your colonel.
Wordless, he takes the photo and looks at it. Grey eyes dart back and forth on the glossy surface. His face is unmoving, hard as a stone, but beneath it,
Fucking loincloths. Really did him in.
After a while, he cranes his head side to side and says, loincloths?
Yeah.
he's clenching his teeth. There is silent pressure behind them.
Can you tell me what the tattoos
What
mean?
it means.
He points to one of the tiny stars in the web of lines away from the man's heart, almost on his
I
stomach.
can tell you what this one means. Only one.
He squints at it. It's so
You
small.
want to hear what happened here?
Yes.
Our colonel is deep in the bush here. Deep in the fucking bush. In Benital. 41. Monsoon season. He's on a reconnaissance mission.
This guy's voice is really good.
He spent a month behind enemy lines, scouting kept villages. Nothing but fucking bugs and snakes for fun. Men are getting restless. There's talk of switching employers.
He licks his lips as if drunk suddenly.
With some strange emotion. This is about to get really graphic. Last moment to back off.
Don't interrupt him.
Our boy, he's only a captain then, but he knows how these men think. If they don't see action soon,
His voice gets strangely quiet, a long, long way from right to work. His gaze pierces the paper.
at dawn, he comes upon two kids, breeding in the bushes by the river. Or maybe they weren't breeding. Maybe they were just making eyes at each other. I like to think they were breeding. We shot the boy. He was useless, but the girl, she was nice. A little fat, you know, but not too old.
I'm gonna say nothing, even though I know this is bad, because you should always let people just tell their story, but holy shit, come on, man.
She was quite the entertainment. For the week she lasted, expired in the hands of Sarge Mason. The kind of guy who'd make Chief there shit his pants and cry like a bitch.
He nods towards the man on the gates.
God. Mason couldn't let go. Cut the tits off.
Jesus
cold body
Christ.
And fucking ate them. Said primitive spirits were watching over him now.
He suddenly bursts out laughing.
Drowned in a creek a week later. Spirits my ass.
Suddenly the laughter stops.
Something stirs in your stomach. There's a word on the tip of your tongue. Colorless, odorless. It's
Evil.
You bet it was.
What is evil?
It's just nature. This guy used to say evil is when nature and spirit meet in the wrong place.
That's a really good line. He points at the picture. You were there?
No, I was in the domain, in Jamrock, being a bouncer.
You're not really a scab leader, are you?
Fucking mask is getting sweaty. I want to take my mask off. But
Oh, I almost want to say you can have it, but can I have it back?
Go ahead.
All right, now. Free Connors! Keep the goods flowing!
On the photo in your hands, the dead man's skin is studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them, littering his dead skin.
I'm just gonna leave now. Well, that was incredible in every sense of the word, I guess, but not the positive sense. Gee.